damn thing might not fucking get. I didn't even have the heater on at all. Okay, now let's get on my nerves, y'all. Guess what? Guess what? I ain't gonna tell you. Guess. Now we're gonna listen to a little bit more about the angel of death, Donald Harvey. Fuck, bad people, murderers. I'm reading my file.
And they search his gym bag and find out that he's carrying a .38 caliber pistol. He's also got some hypodermic needles, surgical scissors and gloves, a cocaine spoon, which I'm not sure how is different from a regular spoon, various medical texts. Here's the big one.
Okay.
She's got 2 occult books, which we haven't talked about yet. Yeah, and a biography on a serial killer.
Yeah, that's the big one.
Yeah. I didn't know if you were... there was a lot of stuff about him and the occult that I kind of left out. He was kind of dabbling in the occult. He tried to get people to let him participate in some of these.
It comes up again, in his life about the black magic.
Yeah, and at one point he joined the neo-Nazi National Socialist Party. So, I mean, he was doing just a lot of weird stuff.
Trying to fit in somewhere, I guess.
Yeah, and later on he would claim that he wasn't a sympathizer of the neo-Nazis, but he was there gathering information for his friends that wanted to try to destroy the party.
So, with a Nazi in it.
Biography that he's got on the serial killer. What do you know about him? I mean, he's not really one of the well-known ones.
No, and actually, his name was like Charles Sobrage. I wasn't sure how you pronounced it.
Sobrage.
Yeah, I left it out because I didn't want to mispronounce it and get called a dumbass. But now that you've brought it up,
and
I've had to try it.
Right.
No, I actually
really like these guys.
Yeah.
In social media, it makes me happy.
Yeah. So what do they do with them?
When they do it in fun.
Yeah. So he got caught with all this, but
that's the craziest.
Y'all check out these podcasts if you like true crime stories and the solved ones. I don't like the unsolved ones; they scare me. But I like hearing about how somebody fucking did some shit back in the day that we've heard about, or look, is that a kitty cat or a raccoon? That motherfucker's in. It's a raccoon. Oh my goodness. We got trash pandas, y'all. Oh, they got trash pandas here. I didn't even know that. I fucking love raccoons. Stilo Brimhard did. He was like, bitch, what's wrong with you? Because they scared to death of them. Oh, anyhow, what was I talking about? Oh, this dude. And serial killers and stuff like that. What has me intrigued with this shit is, why do these motherfuckers do what they do? How can somebody do the things that they've done, like Jeffrey Dahmer? Of course, there's mental illness there, but there's got to be something besides mental illness that I'm going to go the other way, y'all. I'm going to flip it around because you guys can't see me at all. I should have had it flipped around when I saw the trash panda, but I wouldn't pay no attention, nothing but the trash panda. I need to call Kenneth and tell him. I'll just message him. Hey, baby, there is a raccoon in the dumpster. I wished I had more time. I would stay here and film it and stuff. I love you. Anyhow, go back to the podcast. Anyway, why do they do the things they do? And work. We're going to go the way that the GPS is telling me to go.
Starting route to 572 Noon Road. Proceed to East Chicago Street. Then turn left.
So loud. Anyhow, A lot of them I've noticed on these stories
At the
have
light, turn right onto North
really,
Michigan
really
Avenue.
troubled childhoods, and makes you wonder if they would have turned out differently had they not had troubled childhoods. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the story back up. He just a bad shit.
Part of this whole thing.
They only find him
Not as bad as a
$50
lot
for
of.
carrying the firearm.
Right. And as far as his job, they don't even fire him.
No, I mean, he's given up
In 2.3 miles, turn right onto Newton Road.
to resign.
Yeah,
quiet.
they let him resign.
So it's not on his. He doesn't go on his work record.
But that's the key, right? You keep saying, how is this guy who keeps having all these weird scrapes with the law and is just kind of flying by? How does he keep getting job after job? Well, this is how you would get it.
Right.
Because these things aren't following him, because instead of the hospital doing what they probably should have done, which is fire him. I don't know what evidence they had, but in reading it, he had a lot of crazy stuff with him, and he had a gun, which that by itself should have been grounds for.
So surely at this point he's done working at hospitals, right?
You didn't call me Shirley, right?
No, I said surely at this point.
Surely.
Please don't call me Shirley.
Yeah. So at this point, you would think he'd be done working at hospitals.
He should have been. Me and you, right? And not giving up our professions, but
right.
In the professions that we're in,
routes I can go to work from the hotel.
We were to do some of
these things. But I won't
be
staying at the hotel anymore.
And now, granted, we're talking. This is 30 years later.
Sure.
But even back then, I think
a two-bedroom. We had to get a one-bedroom.
That reason, that probably should have been enough to keep him from getting a job in the same city.
Yeah.
Because that's what he does. He just goes to Drake Memorial, which is still in Cincinnati.
He really should have been blacklisted from not only the city, but from the industry.
Yeah. Now,
and today he would, I would think.
I could see back then maybe you moved to Phoenix, Arizona. They don't know.
I can either go straight or turn right here. I'm going to go.
He's just across the city, and I don't know how far Drake is from the VA, but it doesn't matter. It's the same city. All right, Gibby. So at this point, we're up to where Harvey starting his new job at Drake Memorial in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Again, no suspicions raised about the reasons why he left his previous job.
So really quality background checks.
Yeah.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Newton Road.
They did a background check. Would they have gotten a hit because he wasn't fired? And
that's true, right? He
legally
agreed to resign.
Yeah. So legally, what could his former hospital even have said?
And he's always been good at doing this. He works in. He gets into their system by coming in as part-time, right? And then he works his way into a full-time position. He's done that at a couple of them where he comes in as part-time, probably taking the stuff that nobody really wants to do, the really crappy hours, and he works himself into a full-time job.
And why do you think he does that?
Well, that's how you get a better job.
Keep suspicion down. What do you think?
That plus, is it also because of what we talked about? Is he, doing part-time to see what he can get into?
Oh, absolutely. More so that. I think he's getting in. He's scanning. He's taking inventory. He's
taking like a lay of the land.
Yeah,
figuring out
what can I get. What kind of access do I have?
What kind of freedom are they going to let me have?
Turn right onto Newton Road.
I agree. So then, it's not even 4 days later, he kills another patient the exact same way. 7 days later, he's speeding up. He's going fast.
Yeah. He's on a roll.
Yeah. and
in 3/4 of a mile, the destination is on your left.
I know where I'm at.
And nobody so far is putting anything together. This time he killed a man by putting rat poison in his pudding, died of an apparent heart attack.
So one thing I've taken away from all this
this will be the way I come in.
Don't eat the pudding in
it's only
hospitals
like
and
6
nursing
minutes
homes.
from here.
That's what I'm taking away. One of the things.
I respect nurses. My mom's a nurse.
Absolutely, yeah.
And if she's listening to this, which she better be, hi, Mom. She's a great nurse. But this guy was scary.
Yeah.
And there's a couple reasons for that. It's because I think for me is the trust that you have to place in nurses and doctors. And
and was he technically a nurse, or was he a nurse aide?
Yeah, I don't think he was ever a nurse.
Yeah, I think he's a
From
nurse
my
aide.
understanding,
Right.
he was
And
an
there's great
orderly.
nurses aide out there.
But I mean, anybody in the hospital, because you're in a usually in some situations
They've got access to you.
You're in a compromised state, right? So you're putting your trust in the whole hospital system. I'll put it that way.
Exactly.
And obviously, you can have somebody bad in any scenario.
Yeah,
Any
I went down the
industry,
wrong way. I don't care.
any type of
Nobody
work, you're
coming.
going to have
Everybody's getting here,
great
not
people,
leaving.
and you're always going to have your bad apples.
So we're not trying to scare anybody away from hospitals, or especially make
especially if
people
I'm a
afraid of
patient anytime
nurses.
soon. I love you all.
I'm going to get a call from my mom.
Yeah, you will.
Again, the next person, he does rat poison. This was one day later. He is really, he's really going fast.
I knew it.
Now, on May 2nd, 1986, this is kind of a big deal because he's having a lot of relationship trouble with Carl. He's still with Carl.
Carl's still there, huh?
Yeah, Carl's still in the picture, but they've been having a lot of trouble. They're arguing a lot. Donald has become paranoid that Carl is somehow out to get him, which is crazy if you think about it, because he's killing everybody and poisoning people that he thinks is out to get him.
Right.
He's out to get everybody, but now he thinks Carl's out to get him.
Neighbors.
Yeah. But either way, the two of them break up. And this is in May of 86.
Okay, I made it
that
to work.
Very same
I have
day,
to go.
He kills a woman with cyanide.
I will finish this up later on. Probably while I'm getting ready for work. I don't know how much time's left, but anyway, I've got to get in the plant because I'm running a little bit later than I have been all week, and I know I don't have to be on the line until 6, but my nerves is jumping a little bit. Where's my mask? Oh shit, we might have a problem here. No, here's one. All right, goddamn it, I thought I felt one. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. I plan on having a wonderful but exhausting day. I don't want it to be, but that's how it's going to end up being because I got to move my shit today. Anyway, much love, peace out, and blessed be.